arriving at the plain of Moab. Wrapping up this section again with a backdrop of the Israelites arriving in the plain of Moab, and God was just blessing them, would defend them, and then he ended up destroying 25,000 of them with plague. And when I think about that, as there are diseases that come when you share a person intimately with others, sexually transmitted diseases, they get passed on. Whether that's what the plague was, we don't know. Some kind of plague hit them, and God, instead of blessing them, destroyed 25,000 of them. Paul writes, don't even have a hint of sexual immorality. Jesus says, don't even think. When you look at somebody, don't look at someone with lust. Get out of your life whatever you need to so you're not looking at somebody lustfully. Balaam, when he was asked by the king of Moab to come and curse the Israelites, said, I can only say what God tells me to say. But Balaam then is the one who ended up suggesting to the king, send someone to tempt these people to go against what their God says. And when that happened, they got punished severely by God. I don't want any of you, to be punished by God. We need to obey him. I need to be clear in what God has said we should do and how we should behave, so that there's not even a hint of something that's going to bring the wrath of God against any of us. And I have had to learn over time. There's some things that I have had to stop and get out of my life because they pull me towards doing something that God says this is destructive behavior. Are you up to a challenge? Do not dress, do not talk, do not look at somebody in ways that are sexy, that make people think about sex, that cause you to think about sex with somebody who is not your married spouse. And marriage is to be for life. Don't even do small things that are greedy. That same passage about not even a hint also says no hint of greed, no hint of idolatry. Don't compromise slightly with some other deity's values, or maybe they're not a deity, maybe it's just a philosophy. God is jealous, and the first commandment is, do not have any other God in my face. That's literally what it says. I don't want to see any other God, any other value, anyone else you serve besides me in your life. When there is something that is adulterated, the pure, unadulterated truth, that means it's not mixed with anything false. And God does not want a hint of anything false or evil in us. Do you need to repent? Are there things you have been doing, you have been thinking, you have been allowing your mind to go to certain places? We need to repent of those and say, God, that's the values of the society, of the God of this world, Satan, who's trying to get us away from you. I want to follow you. Help me, retrain me. It may take a process. There are some things God does very quickly, and there are some things that God allows us to take the time to do. He's patient with us when we're working with him, because some people, if you were just delivered quickly, you would not value that, and you would go back to that without a thought, thinking, well, God will do the same thing again. It'll just be easy. So work with him. Say, God, I want my life changed. I want you to retrain me so I do what is good and right and holy according to you. I want you to be my only God. You, my creator, are who I will listen to and serve. And God will bless and defend you when you follow him.